Do you think adding mods to your car is always a win? Think again. Some upgrades could land you a fine, or worse, wreck your engine. But here's the twist. These illegal mods can also unlock insane performance when done right. From roaring exhausts to nitrous-fueled speed boosts, we're diving into 6 mods that break the rules and break performance barriers. Stick around till the end, because I'll share the biggest mistake people make with these mods and how you can avoid it. Ready to push the limits? Number 1. Turbocharger or supercharger installation. If you want to experience an instant surge of power every time you press the gas, a turbocharger or supercharger is one of the most effective mods you can make. These forced induction systems work by compressing the air going into your engine, allowing more air and fuel to be burned together. More air means more combustion, and that translates into more power, sometimes doubling the horsepower of your car. Turbochargers are typically driven by the exhaust gases, making them efficient at higher RPM, while superchargers are belt-driven and offer instant power at low RPM, making them ideal for drag racing or quick acceleration. But before you dive in, let's talk about the practical issues and legal gray zones. Here's the catch. Slapping on a turbo or supercharger without proper tuning is asking for trouble. Without a well-calibrated ECU, you'll run into problems like engine overheating or even catastrophic engine. The extra stress on your engine can blow head gasket, bend rods, or fry piston or pushing it beyond its limit. And that's not all. Many aftermarket turbo or supercharger kits bypass factory emission control system, making your car non-compliant with pollution regulation. So, while you may be flying past other cars on the highway, you could be racking up fines if you're caught during an emissions inspection. Is this modification legal? It depends. In regions like California, any forced induction system must meet CARB standards, street legal. That means you'll need a kit specifically designed to maintain emissions compliance. However, many places, such as Texas, have more relaxed regulation, especially if you primarily use the car for off-road or track purposes. Number 2. Cold air intake system. The cold air intake system is one of the easiest and most affordable ways to improve your car's performance. Stock intakes are often restrictive, designed to prioritize fuel efficiency and emissions over power. A cold air intake replaces the factory setup with a system that draws in cooler, denser air from outside the engine bay. Why does this matter? Because colder air contains more oxygen, and more oxygen allows for better combustion, meaning your engine can produce more power and run more efficiently. It's a mod that's especially popular with beginners, since installation is straightforward and doesn't require major changes to the car's engine. But here's where things get tricky. While a cold air intake may seem harmless, it can cause legal and practical issues. Some systems don't work well with your car's existing sensors, throwing off air-fuel ratio readings and potentially increasing emission. This could trigger check engine lights or cause your car to fail emissions tests in areas with strict pollution laws. Also, if installed improperly, water can be sucked into the intake during heavy rain, leading to engine hydrolock, a nightmare scenario that can ruin your motor. The extra airflow can also cause the ECU to run lean, which without proper tuning can cause knocking or long-term damage. So, is it legal? In places like California, you'll need a CARB-certified intake system to pass inspection. These intakes are designed to work seamlessly with your car's sensors and emissions controls. However, in regions with less strict emission standards, you're more likely to get away with using a high-flow aftermarket system. Just remember, even though this mod is simple, overlooking the legal or mechanical requirements could turn a small power boost into a costly mistake. If you're finding these mods helpful, then do not forget to like, subscribe, and share the video with your friends. And also let me know in the comments which mod you will try. Number 3. Nitrous oxide system installation. If you've ever seen a sudden burst of insane speed like in racing movies, the nitrous oxide system is your go-to mod. Known as NOS, this system injects nitrous oxide directly into the engine, providing a massive horsepower boost by delivering more oxygen for combustion. When activated, nitrous oxide breaks down under the heat of the engine, releasing oxygen and dramatically increasing the air-fuel mixture's combustion power. Even a small 4-cylinder engine can gain an extra 40 to 50 horsepower, while large V8 engines can see gains of hundreds of horsepower in an instant. But while it's a thrilling ride, this mod comes with serious risks and legal issues you need to know. First, let's talk about practicality. Nitrous oxide isn't a magic fix. You can't just bolt it on and go. If you overuse nitrous or install it without reinforcing your engine component, you're at risk of blowing head gaskets, cracking pistons, or even completely destroying your engine. The sudden power surge can also wear down your drivetrain tires faster than normal. Another issue is that nitrous oxide tanks don't last long. They're only good for short bursts before needing a refill, which can get expensive over time. While nitrous is incredibly effective for boosting power, it's also one of the riskiest mods, both legally and mechanically. As for legality, it's a bit of a minefield. In regions like New South Wales, Australia, nitrous systems are completely illegal on street vehicles, while in Great Britain they're allowed, but you must notify your insurance company. In the US, states like South Carolina allow you to have the system installed, but you can't have the tank open while driving on public roads. Meanwhile, Nebraska is more lenient, allowing you to use it even on the street without penalty. Number 4. Muffler removal. Muffler removal, or a muffler delete, is a common modification for performance enthusiasts seeking a louder, more aggressive exhaust note. The muffler's job is simple. It reduces engine noise by forcing exhaust gases through a series of baffles that absorb sound. By removing the muffler, you allow exhaust gases to flow more freely, which can slightly improve engine efficient performance by reducing back pressure. This is why race cars don't have mufflers. They prioritize maximum power output over noise reduction. Without the muffler, you get that raw, throaty sound that turns heads and sometimes raises eyebrows. But before you get too excited, let's talk about the downsides. Removing the muffler can make your car excessively loud, often beyond legal noise limits. In states like California, any vehicle producing over 95 decibels is illegal, while in New York, the limit is even stricter at 85 decibels. Not only could you face fines, but you also risk your car failing state inspection. On top of that, removing the muffler can sometimes cause performance issues, especially if your car isn't properly tuned. The free-flowing exhaust can mess with oxygen sensors and the catalytic converter, leading to inaccurate air-fuel readings and check engine lights. Improper tuning could even result in backfires, reduced fuel efficiency, or emissions test failure. In states like Texas, the laws are more relaxed, with no specific decibel limit, just a general rule that your car must not produce excessive or unusual noise. Many regions, however, only allow muffler deletes on off-road or track vehicles, making them risky for daily street use. Number 6. Larger, higher flow fuel injectors. If you're serious about increasing horsepower, larger, higher flow fuel injectors are a crucial upgrade. The job of fuel injectors is simple. They spray fuel into the engine's intake or combustion chamber, and the amount they deliver is carefully controlled by your car's ECU. Stock injectors are designed to balance fuel efficiency, power, and emissions. But when you want to push your engine beyond its factory limits, they can quickly become a bottleneck. By upgrading to higher flow injectors, you allow more fuel to mix with the incoming air, creating a richer combustion and significantly increasing power output, especially when combined with mods like a turbocharger, supercharger, or performance camshafts. However, this upgrade isn't as simple as just swapping the injectors. Larger injectors deliver more fuel, which means your car's air-fuel mixture will be thrown off if you don't reprogram the ECU. Without proper tuning, you could run into issues like poor fuel economy, black smoke from the exhaust due to unburned fuel, engine knocking, or even internal damage. This mod can also drastically increase emissions, making it nearly impossible to pass emissions tests without a professional setup. On top of that, you'll likely need to upgrade other components like the fuel pump and fuel pressure regulator to handle the increased flow. When is this modification legal? In most regions, it's only legal for off-road or track use, unless you have a professionally tuned system that meets emission standards. States with strict pollution laws, like California, will often flag this mod as illegal unless the entire system, including the ECU, has been reprogrammed and emissions tested. Cars like Mustangs, Camaros, and Dodge Chargers have strong aftermarket support, with many tuners offering legal tuning packages that optimize the injectors while keeping emissions under control. Mistakes people make while doing these mods. While modding their cars, many enthusiasts get caught up in the excitement of horsepower gains and aggressive sound without paying attention to crucial details. One of the biggest mistakes is skipping proper tuning. Mods like cold air intakes, turbochargers, or larger fuel injectors drastically change your engine's air-fuel ratio and without recalibrating the ECU, you risk engine knocking, misfires, poor fuel efficiency, or even permanent engine damage. Another common mistake is ignoring emissions regulations and legal restrictions. Mods like muffler deletes, catback exhausts, or downpipes may be great for performance, but they often push your car beyond legal noise or pollution limits. Many drivers don't realize they could fail emissions tests or face fines until it's too late. Overlooking supporting mods is another rookie error. People upgrade a turbo without reinforcing the fuel system or add nitrous oxide without upgrading the engine's internals. This can lead to blown head gaskets, fried pistons, or severe wear on the drivetrain. Cheap parts and DIY shortcuts also cause problems. Cutting corners by using low-quality aftermarket components often results in breakdowns, leaks, or sensor issues. To avoid these costly mistakes, always ensure your mods are properly tuned, compliant with local laws, and backed by the right supporting components. If you found these mods helpful, then do not forget to like, subscribe, and share the video with your friends, and also let me know in the comments which mod you will try.